Dallas Mavericks fall to 0-2 to start the season after a 117 and 107 loss to the Washington Wizards. Is it already time to panic in Dallas? I don't know, man. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about it right here on the Dallas Mavs update, brought to you by DallasHoop.com and DopeContent.com.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
This is what we have. This is the cards we're dealt, just like anybody in this league. Can we be healthy in time to make a stretch run? No one's dying.
Welcome back to another episode of the Dallas Mavs update, brought to you by DopeContent.com.
Yeah.
This is also brought to you by DallasHoop.com.
Yeah.
DallasHoop.com, giving you the exclusive coverage of the Dallas Wings and the Dallas Mavericks. I am your host, K. Lou here. We're not here for a long time. Let's get right into it, man. Dallas Mavericks are 0-2. They just lost to the Washington Wizards of all people. The Washington Wizards, yeah. And Washington was up by double digits pretty much this whole game. Very ugly game. They're 0-2 and they're 0-2 at home to top that off, right? Let's get into it, man. Keyshawn George, out of all people on this team, 34 points, 11 rebounds, 11 to 15 shooting. Alex Starr, 14 points, 9 rebounds. CJ McCullough, you would think if you lose to the Washington Wizards at home, you would think that Chris Middleton and CJ McCullough went off, right? Those are the two names of the team. Those are the vets. CJ McCullough had 6 points. He was 2 of 8. Chris Middleton had 9 points. He was 4 of 13. You know what's crazy about that? Even with the numbers that I just gave you, CJ McCullough, 6 points, 2 for 8 shooting, he was still a plus 10. He still got a plus 10. That lets you know how bad the Mavericks played. Chris Middleton still got a plus 3 when he was on the court. That lets you know how bad the Mavs played. Marvin Bagley off the bench, 10 points, 4 rebounds for him. Overall, man, the team, they shot 45.6% from the field. They shot 42% from the three-point line and 69% from the free throw line. Let's get into the Dallas Mavericks, man. 27 points for AD, 13 rebounds, 9 of 19 shooting. Solid game for him on paper, because if you actually watch the game, it looks, he's scoring, he's putting the numbers up, but like something is off. Something ain't right. Like it looks like he's moving slow. He's not putting effort. It just looks weird on the defensive end, man. PJ Washington, he's been the best player so far for the Mavs this year. 18 points, 9 rebounds for him, 8 of 14 shooting. Cooper Flagg had a way better game than what he did in Game 1 versus the Spurs. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. You know, and then nobody else scored in double digits. Derek Lively only played 19 minutes for whatever reason. I don't understand that. He was 4 of 5, had 8 points, 6 rebounds, but you only play him 19 minutes. Klay Thompson, I'm ready to put him on a trade block already. Him and Megan Thee Stallion. 8 points, 2 of 7 shooting. It just wasn't good. Now the bench gave you nothing. Najee Marshall gave you 7 points in 25 minutes. He's been a disappointment so far. Max Christie gave you a spark, but he played 29 minutes, only gave you 9 points. Jaden Hardy gave you some type of spark. He gave you 9 minutes and 11 points. D'Angelo Russell, for whatever reason, played only 9 minutes. Went 0-3, gave you 1 point. So I don't like the whole experience of Cooper Flagg at point guard and then PJ Washington bringing the ball up as well. Because even though I said PJ Washington has been our best player, PJ Washington had freaking 8 turnovers tonight. Cooper Flagg had 5 turnovers tonight. Anthony Davis had 5 turnovers tonight. We got all these point guards, and we need playmaking on this team because it seems to be no playmakers. You don't have Luka anymore. Kyrie is hurt. You need some playmakers. You would think D'Angelo Russell would get some playing time, right? Coach Kidd says he needs to see more consistency. Well, you can't be consistent playing 9 minutes a game. I'm sorry. Jaden Hardy, you can't be consistent playing 10 minutes a game. Ryan Nembhard played 10 minutes today. Like, what type of consistency? Brandon Williams played 7 minutes. What type of consistency are you going to get from that at the point guard position? Cooper Flagg is not a point guard. He said it himself that he's out of position. P.J. Washington is not a point guard, and he's not a two guard. Like, I get what the kid is trying to do. He's trying to make Cooper Flagg into that Giannis role. You know, he's the one that had Giannis bringing the ball up when everybody said he shouldn't have done it. I get it. I get what he's trying to do. But right now, in this team, the win now team, this is not a up-and-coming Bucks team like it was with Giannis. This is a win-down team. This is a win-down team, right? That's what Nico Harrison told us. This is a win-down team. So you don't have time to experiment with that. Like, you need to start putting some wins up. I understand it's only game 2. I'm not in panic mode yet. You know, I take that loss to the Spurs for what it was. Wemby went off. Castle went off. Spurs got a sneaky good team this year. So that loss, it was what it was on that, right? But tonight, you're losing to the Wizards at home, another home game, and you're losing to the Wizards. Of all people, C.J. McCollum didn't do nothing. Chris Middleton didn't do nothing. You got killed by Keyshawn George? What? 34 points? Like, what is happening? Alex Starr had 14 points. Defense wins championship, right, Nico? Well, your defense ain't doing crap. Defense ain't doing crap, and your rebounding has been horrible as well. Tonight they was tied 48-48, but the Spurs killed you on the glass. And the fact that you tied 48-48 rebounds with the Wizards when you got Derek Lively, Cooper Flagg, P.J. Washington, Anthony Davis, Dwight Powell didn't play, and you got all these tall people, and you running this tall lineup for defense and rebounding, and your defense and rebounding ain't good. This is not good. Bruh. So at least put the playmakers out there that can help score. D'Angelo Russell is the playmaker that you need right now. Why is he not playing? Like, I don't understand that. Brandon Williams and Jaden Hardy. I understand Jaden Hardy is up and down, but those are playmakers that you need at the guard position. B. Will showed you last year when he got his opportunity that he could play and make plays. I don't understand why he's not playing. And then, like I said, D'Angelo Russell was brought in to be Kyrie's backup / starter since Kyrie is out. Why is he not playing? He's the playmaker that you need. I'm not understanding what's going on with Jason Kidd. Y'all know I love Jason Kidd, so if I'm getting on him, he didn't do a good job coaching tonight, in my opinion. Like, the whole point of this team is to have this tall lineup, so for defensive rebounding, and your starting center plays 19 minutes. And he was 4 or 5 in the 19 minutes. Like, did he get in foul trouble? Did I miss that? Like, let me see. Let me see if Derek Lively got in foul trouble and I missed it. Because from what I'm seeing, he should have been on the court more. Yeah, I can't even find his fouls. But, like, I don't understand what's going on. So, help me out, Mavs fans, in the comment section. What are we doing? What is Jason Kidd doing? You got Fire Nico chance already. Already. Game 2. And you got Fire Nico chance. And you know what? I feel bad for Anthony Davis because he got put in a situation that's really not fair to him because he got traded for a 25, 26-year-old generational player that's entering his prime. And Anthony Davis was a generational player when he was in his 20s, but now he's 32, about to be 33. And he's had a hell of a lot of injuries, right? And like he's just not that player anymore. He's not that generational player. He's still all-star level. I'll give him that. He's still an all-star level player, but he's not the generational player that you just traded away, who had 48 tonight, by the way. First 2 games of the season, Luka is averaging over 40 points a game. And they just destroyed Minnesota tonight. So when the Mavs fans are seeing Luka do this to start the season, and he's in shape, and you got AD coming in 15 pounds heavier, he's older, he's moving slower. Like I said, he's putting up good numbers. His numbers look good on paper, but if you actually watch the games, like he's really not having an impact on the game like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel bad for him because he's going to catch hell from Mavs fans and it's really nothing he did. It's not his fault. So hopefully AD can turn it around, and do something to please the Mavs fans, because I don't think they're gonna ever be happy with him, unfortunately. And so I feel bad for him. Nico Harrison, this is your fault, man. I gave this team, I did a podcast with Chris Arnold and said that this team was 53 wins, no less than 53 wins, right? Right now, that's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. I know they always start off slow. Jason Kidd likes to experiment with things, etc. But the Wizards, it's the Wizards. These are the games you win, even with you experiencing, right? Like, you don't lose to the Wizards at home, game 2. I'm sorry, man. The Wizards, they still trying to figure stuff out, too. That's a new squad. That's not the same squad they've always had. That's not the squad they had last year. If they figured out enough to beat y'all tonight at home, that's a problem. That's a problem. So, yeah, man, figure it out, and figure it out fast, because Sunday you got the Raptors. That's not a guaranteed win. And then you got the Thunder and the Pacers. Yo, you can legit be 0-5 if you keep messing around, and if y'all can't put no points up on the board. So y'all got to figure out how to either you're going to fix your defense and your rebounding, which is the whole point of this roster and the whole point of you getting rid of Luka. Defense wins championship, right, Nico Harrison? Either you go fix that by Sunday and get that rolling, or you need to start finding somebody that can score and create plays. It's a lot of standing around going on. It's a lot of people getting stuck in the middle of the key, and they just hey, I picked up the ball. Now what? Somebody get open. Like, come on, man. Figure this out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah. I don't want to hold y'all long. Mavericks 0-2, man. Hopefully they figure it out by Sunday when they play Toronto. If you got anything, if I forgot anything, it's pretty late. If I forgot anything, let me know in the chat that you want to talk about, and I'll chat up with you in the chat. Please hit the like button if you like what you see. It helps the stream go a long way. DallasHoop.com. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out my podcast with Chris Arnold, the Dallas Mavericks MC from the American Airlines Center and from 105.3 The Fan. Shout out to him. Yeah. Make sure you check out that, because we did a lot of talking. We talked about the trade. We talked about a lot of stuff. So make sure you check that out. And everything else that's on the platform, the dope content platform and website. But thank y'all once again, man. Appreciate y'all. Mavs better figure it out soon. Nico might have to sit up in that tunnel again. That's all I'm going to say. Until next time, man. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
This is what we have. This is the cards we're dealt, just like anybody in this league. Can we be healthy in time to make a stretch run? No one's dying.